I literally just did. Bro, there's no private server for experimental server. What are you talking about? Okay, lady. That's a nightcat. Yum yum yum. Stop it! Oh god, they're joining me already. Oh. What? We are back in the Funky Friday experimental server. Today we are covering the new updates that they came out. So I think it's time to get into it. So okay. Let me just do like a straight cut. And then record again. There we go. Right. Should I just record too? This is gonna sound so NPC, bro. It's still not as well as Cappy's stream. Bro, literally, if you guys enjoy the stream, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Bro. There is showing Skibidi on screen, bro. You dumb. No. You know they can't hear that, right? I had to turn off GG. Number 16, get out of here. Bye bye. Alright, guys. Time to get ready for my intro. Oh, hold on. Why did both join me? I gotta get out. Oh no. Guys, should I just record the video at the same time? Sounds like a good idea to me. What? Alright. I think we shall start. I'm gonna basically have to read off my script, bro. Huh? You said give him space when you were the one that joined me first. Bro is definitely giving me space. Okay. Why is Core up at 4 a.m., bro? Oh my gosh, you suck, bro. You have to fix that. 5 a.m. Keep picking missing out the time. Dude, there's a car sounds outside. It's gonna get into my video. Alright, ready? Ready for the intro, bro? This is gonna sound NPC, but I don't give a fuck. Dude, wait, let me do the caveat expression. If you want more videos, make sure to like and subscribe for more! You cannot, you don't have to do that. Imagine. Make sure to go to the link in the description, subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and make sure to join my Discord server for more. Alright, here we go. Welcome to episode 1 of Funky Friday Updates. This is a series that we go over Funky Friday news of the new engine update. In this episode, we'll cover the new changes. Let's get into it. So, without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, when we enter the game, we are met with a completely different map compared to the original game. This map, however, is not confirmed if it will be the final map of the game when the update releases, you know. But something about this map and the last map is something that we will have to wait and see. I'm telling you context, by the way. I'm pretty much reading off a script here, but this is not actually gonna get into the video. But the footage that I'm capturing right now, yes, it will get to the video. So you better stare at my camera, because if you do, you're getting in my video for free. No advertisement, no pun, no catch. Just not cat jumping. I will blur that. Okay, so let's talk about the most obvious part of the update. The new UIs, right? You guys see the new middle left buttons. There's 4 of them, right? You can see how in the original game, there's like multiple icons at the top that, you know, usually be right here somewhere. But, you can, there's multiple icons. Yeah. But now they fixed that. Like, you know, your settings, your arrows, all that stuff. In the new engine here, it's most likely to disappear because, right now it's gone. And it's gonna be changed, and then it's gonna be right here instead. You could actually hover on these 4 icons and then it will change. Like, look at this. We have shop, settings, plans, and customization. Pretty cool, I would say. Now we will check that out, starting with the new shop. So, 2 new things in the animation tab, okay? We have 9 new animations. There's 8 up here. And then there's 1 down here, if I believe. You guys can check that out. Actually, I might as well just buy the animations and show it. Maybe onto that later. I will come back to that. It looks way more polished. Looks way more nicer. Like, it looks better to me. It's like easy to navigate, all that stuff. Now, I want to talk about the multi-equip feature, because this thing is pretty broken. I'm not talking about like game breaking, but like it's pretty cool. So you see, so you know how when we have one single animation, we can, you know, it's gonna apply to all 4 arrows. Like example, if I do running goblin like this, left, down, up, right, that's just all running goblin or whatever. But they add this new multi-equip feature. So let's say this. So let's say I had this thing off, and I go to boombox. I click the magnifying glass. I press this. Nothing will apply. Nothing happens. It just changed to the current animation that I have equipped. So to change that, I just need to enable multi-equip. So let's say I want my other arrows to be different. Let's say tricky. We can just click this again, and look at this. You can equip tricky in the following direction. You can equip all idle animation, left arrow, down arrow, up arrow, and right arrow. You can even change the animation rate, you know, the FPS, and the scale as well. It's really cool. So let's say this. Let's say I want tricky to be down. Like that. So now you can see it shows boombox up here, and then shows tricky down here. So now you can see how it's actually different. See? It's actually different. I will show you later. So let's try it again. Let's say this one, up arrow. And maybe this one on the right arrow. Boom. Now look at this. Let me get a bit away. I need to show it to the viewers. There. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it's showing that right now. Don't worry, because when we play the actual game, that's gonna change. So I will get to that later. I will definitely get to that. Now, there's nothing really new about the emotes and the microphones that I can find. But for the speakers, they did say that there's gonna be a new speaker system. Which I'll probably cover that in future videos. For the tags, however, there's some pretty cool things that you can do. Like in the OG game, you can have 5 tags, right? 5 tags, but only like one color. However, in the new game, you can have 5 different colors, all what you want. So let's say this. I enable Among Us. I want it to be red. I want sus to be yellow. I want 4K to be blue. And look at that. Red, and then I think inside that should be the other color, and then blue. You can see how it shows multiple colors. That's pretty cool. Now you could actually, look. You can click on each of these, and then toggle this. So this is gonna toggle what tag will be shown in the shot. So let's say you have 3 tags, but you want this one specifically to be in the shot. You just toggle this. Just toggle that. Why can't I toggle, dude? Ooh, it's the thing bugged, dude. Wait. I'm not sure if it's bugged. Let me reopen. Whatever. But basically, you can turn this on, and then if you type in the chat, it should appear. Like with your only. You cannot enable multiple. Let's say if I enable Among Us and then I try to enable this, it will disable the Among Us one. So that's not gonna happen. Now let's head to the settings tab. Right. So as you can see, most settings will now have scroll wheels on them, which it can make it more obvious for us to know like what's the minimum, what's the maximum, something like that. But if you're not used to that, you could also just type it down whatever you want, and then yeah, it would just do its thing. Now heading to the arrows, there's nothing really new, unless except the new UI. But you could actually customize your long node tail or your slider. So I could have a white arrow or the red. I can have a white arrow and I can have a red long node at the same time. Really cool. 1 second, let me drink some water. Alright. With the clan stuff, I can't really click on it yet. You can see I'm clearly clicking on it. There's nothing that's happening. But we do have cool usernames. Look. And that file over there is our win streak. It's gonna show the amount of win streaks that you have. So if you see someone with like 25,000, it should show like 25k or something. That is lit. And for special people like me and mod authors, look at this. This is a mod author. Look at what it shows, bro. Pretty cool. And for me, it's just a YouTube TV logo. Pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna head to the main highlight. Obviously, the song picking, right? So, in the song selection, basically, the toggle 2v2 settings is now moved into here, so you could just enable this on and off. And here's the thing, you could actually see what other people pick. Like, let's say this, my opponent picks that, you can see everything. So, if we head to the gameplay, you can see how, wow. So they move a ton of stuff. Wait, let me mute the thing actually. You can see how it displays like the settings, the judgments. They're gonna be on their own side. So like let's say you know, if I'm on the right side, then it's then these two settings will be swapped. Now the extra info that they did add is your highest combo, and you know your total hits, and your keys per second. So like if you want to see just how fast somebody hit their notes, you can just look at their screen because it will just say like, oh yeah, maybe they hit like 40 kbs, 50 kbs, something like that. Not to mention this background. Oh yeah, they set individual colors for the judgments, so that's a pretty cool detail. And you remember the accuracy pops, right? That thing's now changed into numbers that you see in the middle right here. So like, look, you see 350s in the middle like that. That's 350 points for getting a sick, which is the highest judgment. And one thing that's pretty cool is our score counter is now our Roblox character, and it displays the score. So, one thing that's pretty cool about this is you actually start losing score when you miss, which is pretty interesting. It's definitely gonna be a new thing that is gonna be in the new game. And you can see how my multi-equip animations is working. You can see how in each arrow click, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, the animations are all different. And I believe this is free, so all of us will be able to do that. You can basically become 4 characters at once. So yeah, that's probably about it for the update. I know I did the last one that was way longer, but that was the time that I cover everything. And now I just cover basically all the new basic changes. So yeah. Whatever that was in today's video or live stream, or you know, in my server, you're automatically gonna be in my video or something. Assuming that I take the footage and then put it in the video. Now that would be pretty cool. Thanks for the donation. Appreciate it, my man. Time to do the screenshot at the end. Alright. Alright. That's it. So, we're gonna have a video that's gonna be uploaded this night. Hopefully, I could get it up before leaving. So yeah. I will probably see you in the next one. I know this stream's pretty short, but to be honest, I'm kind of just here to get all the footage of my video. But I just want you guys to, you know, be in my server as well. So yeah, see you tonight because a video will come out. See you and subscribe for more. See ya.